It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. Story time of how my best friend just found out that her husband of 8 years has been living a double life. So, to protect the identity of my best friend, we're going to use a different name. I'm not going to use her government name. I will be calling her Lisa in the story. And before y'all get started with the comments, I already talked to my friend and asked her permission to share her story, and she is okay with it. She wants to bring awareness to people that's in the same situation as her and maybe don't know how to get out or just need somebody to talk to or just some awareness. So, like I said, my best friend name is Lisa. She's been married to her dream husband for about 8 years now. Very successful. Very, very successful. And from the outside looking in, you would think their marriage was A1. Like, you would think that it was the most respectful, loyal relationship that you ever came across. But little did she know her husband was hiding a secret that was about to shatter her whole world. So it all started when Lisa started noticing like sudden changes in her husband. He became very distant towards her, suddenly obsessed with himself, obsessed with his appearance and the way he groomed himself. He was going an extra mile doing things to groom himself that he never did in their relationship the whole 8 years. Started taking these started taking these so-called business trips way more often than usual. And like I said, he barely touched her. Didn't show her no type of affection, none of that. So one day, after the kids went to school, her husband was gone on one of his little business trips. She started doing her normal routine around the house. Cleaning, doing laundry, preparing dinner, and all of that. She was putting his underclothes away in his underclothes drawer, and she came across a second phone. Like, he had a second phone hidden in his drawer. And when I say her heart almost jumped out of her chest when she started scrolling through them text messages. She started seeing I miss you, babe, all types of kissing faces emoji, eggplant emojis, all types of stuff. Very, very, very flirty conversations. But that's not the kicker. The kicker was the name that the number was saved under. It wasn't a woman. It was a man. Yes, a whole man. So it's been a couple of weeks that has passed since she found the phone. And one night they were all just at home chilling. He had just came in from a business trip. He had been gone for like maybe a week. And as soon as he comes in, he tells her that he's getting ready to go out and have some drinks with some coworkers. So, she's playing it cool, trying not to blow her cover. She's playing detective and everything, so she's trying to keep everything under control. So she tells him, okay, go ahead, go out, enjoy yourself. Yeah. Little did he know, she's getting ready to follow him to see if he's actually going to go have some drinks with these coworkers, as he says. So she calls me, of course. She calls me and says she needs me to come with her to see what her husband is up to. She got a feeling that he's getting ready to go meet up with somebody, and she wanted me to come with her for support. And of course, that's my best friend. I don't care what time of day or night it is. When my best friend calls, I'm there. So it took me no more than about 10 minutes to meet her. She jumps in my truck and we follow him. So hold on, because I'm skipping a part. I gotta tell y'all how we end up finding out where he was at so that we could pop up on him. Hold on. So a couple weeks prior, when she found the phone, she was going through the messages, she seen that one of their meetup spots was this popular restaurant in our town that very classy, very elegant, very nice. somewhere you would go for like a birthday or an engagement, something like that. So she wasn't sure, but she said that she had a feeling that that's where he was at, and sis was right, because when we pulled up, his truck was parked right in the parking lot. So we park. We find a parking spot that was close to the building where we could see inside without having to go inside. So we sitting there for a minute. We sitting there for about maybe 5 minutes, and we see her husband walk to the entrance as if he was going to meet somebody. As he's walking to the entrance, we notice this black truck pulling up, and a guy gets out of the back, and her husband's walking out of the door to go meet this guy. And y'all, when I tell y'all, the way he grabbed this man and kissed this man and greeted this man right before our eyes was sickening. Right then and there, my friend, she's bawling. I'm telling her, keep it together. We got to get all the information we need so you can leave this man and, just be done with it. So they proceed to go back into the restaurant, to the table, and they're sitting down. The way that they're looking at each other, the way that her husband is looking at this man, you would think that this would be the way that he would look at his wife. The way he is reaching across the table to caress this man's hand, it was just, even for me, it was unbearable to watch. Y'all, so as I'm doing this story time, I get a phone call from my best friend. I get a phone call from Lisa. Well, she texted me first and told me to call her when I got a chance. So I called her, and Lord, if she didn't just give me an earful.
Dramatic.
This man just moved this boy into a house 2 doors from them. Y'all, please stay tuned for part 3, because this is crazy. This is crazy.
Like, where they stay?
This man, he's not renting. He bought this man a house. They just finished the closing deal on this house. They just signed the papers. The ink is not even dry. You have a wife that you've been married to for 8 years with 2 kids, a 7-year-old and a 14-year-old. What are your kids like? How? Like, I'm going to finish getting the rest of the tea from her.
One of them kids ain't
here. There's a whole lot of stuff that I have missed out on, and I definitely need to fill y'all in on this.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional room. Yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Diaz. He keeps it lit. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Hit the links down below. We got HiveMindLabs.com. Okay, where you can unbig that back with a healthy diet and exercise. These will help you burn off that hard to lose fat. Let's get into it, big dog. Now, this woman said, I don't know if this is real or not. She never came with the end. But what I can say is, what more does she need to just be like, okay, this, like, and the fact that she called you back and like, he bought on my house. Why haven't you filed for divorce yet? Like, that's definitely grounds for suspension, okay? Like, man, girl, like, this is becoming a repetitive story. That's why I'm and it's your friend's story, you know what I mean? And I know the friend don't want to do it, but if she your friend enough, people know who it is, okay? And this hasn't blown up yet. And probably the reason why I haven't blown up is because she ain't finished it. So I think if it would have been a part three, more people would have been tuned in. But no, there ain't no part three. And so I don't think the husband would have seen this yet. But the your friend, I mean, it's like it's the same story over and over. That's why it's so difficult to believe it. But it is what it is. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this crazy situation. Because I mean, it's like, y'all think this is real? Y'all think she's just doing this to boost up her TikTok channel? Or, if she's really, because sometimes these stories. I was just watching my friend. Shout out to Anti Hyena Squad. Y'all go check out her videos. She's putting on her videos basically talks about like rage baiting or something, like where people post stuff for content and I was just like, sometimes I like the fake stories because they be entertaining, but when they not entertaining, it's just like, why? Like, why would you put this out there? Why would you rage bait to make these women further dislike their husbands, thinking that they all gay? Like, it's just, I just don't know why we gotta do this. Why we gotta keep demasculating men if they really out here. I mean, there's enough of them out here really doing it. But I mean, if it's not real, I wouldn't want to even have people questioning my friends from this. Anyway, everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and holler at you later.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in its